All right, we are what we choose to be and respect them. These are the mottos of two promising young fashion designers, Lינור Cahallani and ושחף Giladi, just showed their creations at the 2018 Snekar Fashion Department's graduate show, and they're joined by Snekar rep ושחף Seagull, which means seagull. Yeah. Welcome to the show. I just found that out. ושחף in Hebrew means seagull. There we go. So welcome and congratulations.
Thank you.
So you guys look like you're still on a high. You had this, what, how many days ago was the fashion show?
2 days ago.
2 days ago. Wow. So tell us kind of the experience of, putting your big finale together and then also knowing that, you have to move on now and leave school behind.
It's really, really crazy. I mean, you get used to 4 years of just work, and suddenly you just have the opportunity to show your work and present it to the world. And I think it's like the most exciting thing I've ever been through.
Wow,
like,
fantastic.
Finally you can see the work that we've been through all these 4 years.
So what was the experience like? Do you guys do designers kind of collaborate when you're putting these shows together, or you kind of work in parallel, like in, the classroom setting?
So each of us got the opportunity to choose our own thing, our own theme, our own inspiration. Mm-hmm. You can work in Paris if you want, but mostly each of us wanted to do their own finale of these 4 years of studying really hard. And we all have our own values and own things we want to deal with and do. So that's what we do.
Great. And for you, I mean, you get to see graduates, every year.
Babies. I'm like
but it's got to be really hard for you every year. Like every year that a group graduates, it's got to be a huge loss for you.
40, almost 40, 37.
How great is that? And you didn't have to change their diapers.
No. But it's amazing. It's a great honor because, first of all, I mean, how many publicists, how many PR people get to experience being a publicist of a department that is ranked in sixth in the world,
which is amazing. I just found that out today.
With
the likes of FIT and all.
FIT, St. Martin's, London, Tokyo, and all big cities,
so what
huge
is it
cities.
About Israelis and the culture here and the talent here, that makes it rank so high on such a global scale?
I think first of all, is what we suck with our mother's milk, which is initiative and ambition. As Israelis, I'm sure I know it's one of the things that makes us famous in the world for good and bad, because it's sometimes,
there's always two sides of the same coin.
Yeah, and I think students when they come, they know they're gonna crash out into a very competitive world, into a very without
a nice Jewish mama making sure everything's okay.
Yeah, and they come to make a statement. I mean, you don't come to apologize. You don't come to like make 4 years pass. Like, they work harder, I think, than any other fashion student all around the world. And I've been around a little bit. I studied what they're doing in other schools. Their curriculum is crazy. It's 4 years of hard labor, and I think the other thing is that they're asked not just to create fashion.
Right.
They are asked to research, to go back, to find an inspiration and research it. You should see. I mean, every collection is amazing by itself, but they each have like a collection book, not just for this collection, for everything they do.
This is so interesting. We don't have much time left, so I want to hear, like, before we go, because with these things here, tell us specifically the inspiration behind your respective fashion lines.
Well, the name of the collection is We Are Who We Choose to Be. And I'm talking about different people in society, and the individual, and wanting to express yourself without anyone stopping you, and just being yourself.
And I love, like, you're bringing in the old, you bring in, like, the Marie Antoinette with, like, I'm saying Marie Antoinette was someone so.
All of the famous
there was
people in history.
David Bowie, yes, Marie Antoinette, David Bowie, and yours is a very denim look. So tell us about it.
So my inspiration began with me volunteering. At the age of 18, I did my military service, and I volunteered with the youth Ethiopian community in Israel. Mm-hmm. And it was very odd to me that it was the first time I met them, and I couldn't understand how come they're not part of the Israeli mainstream, and how come I've never met them before. And in my graduation collection, I reconnected these former teenagers, and the design process and everything was with them. They were my inspiration, and they were modeling this collection.
Beautiful.
They were amazing.
Thank you guys so much. You're so talented. I wish we had more time, a lot to talk about. We'll be right back after the break with a fantastic performance.